And the winner is, well, you're just gonna have to stay tuned till the end of the video to find out. Is this your sale?
Someone already bought that.
Oh. Oh, bummer. So I grabbed this little napkin holder. I thought it was really cute, definitely retro. And I did grab this copper bowl, which on closer inspection is rather rough, but I'm hoping that I can shine it up. So I have sold these little model sailing boats before, but somehow these struck me as rather kind of chintzy. So even though I really contemplated buying them, ultimately I just left them behind. I was inspired to pick up this little stool after watching Andy from All Put Together. She says she sells these all the time online, so I thought I would give it a shot. And then I absolutely scored on this gorgeous gray vintage leather Wilson's jacket with this fur collar. Absolutely stunning. So I'm up early today. I'm hitting a couple garage sales, maybe an estate sale. I already hit 2, and oh my God, the amount of competition is crazy right now because there are no garage sales or estate sales. So I still found a few good things, so I was happy with my score at this last one. And I'm actually, it's Friday, and I'm gonna head down to Olympia, go off keto because it's Friday, and have something at the Bread Peddler, my favorite cafe. There's some good things here, but the reason they're here is because they're very spendy. So that's the thing about an estate sale is, like, I always go the last day when everything's half off, and usually there's still lots of items left, but this property is really pretty. So at least I get to be a looky-loo because I love houses. Gosh, I am working so hard today for any little vintage that I am finding. So that was a delicious and naughty breakfast. And now I'm on my way to visit my friends at the 5th Avenue Flea Market, where I always find amazing things.
sprayed them all with polyurethane.
Oh yeah, to just like keep the paint on there. Oh, they're good. I like them. Neighboring town because I got a message from a dealer friend of mine who was telling me that there's an estate sale. It's the second day. Everything is like priced to go. I wasn't gonna go because I feel like I got some good stuff yesterday, but she said the house is still like jam-packed, so I'm gonna head there, and I'm rushing because it starts at 11 and it's 10:40 now, and I'm hoping to make it there like right at 11 or before 11 so I can be one of the first people into the house. So if you're new here, my name is Abigail and I own a vintage and antique store in Poulsbo, Washington. I have an antique booth in Seattle, Washington, and I sell on almost all the major platforms, but my favorites currently is basically just Etsy at the moment. But I do sell on Facebook Marketplace and eBay and Mercari. And if you use my coupon code, it is LOVEITBUYIT. It saves you 15% on your whole purchase on either Etsy or eBay. And if you're not following me yet on Instagram, you should, because I post content almost every single day. A lot of it never even makes it onto the videos. So if you read the title of the video, the 5 things that I never leave behind that are guaranteed money makers, then you are in the right place, because not only am I going to show you at least, I mean, there's more than 5. There's probably 10, maybe even a dozen items that I would never leave behind. But at least in this haul, I have at least 5 for you. Brass items, brass candlesticks like these. I got a set of, gosh, I think it was like 8 of these for $8. I am still picking up candlesticks whenever I could find them at a reasonable price. And I thought that was very reasonable, because these I can sell in my store and in my antique booth as well for like $12, $13, even just simple ones like these. Brass animals, of course. Now these I haven't shined up. I am going to shine these up because they are really dingy, and these are just really classic herons. What was the other word for them? Not herons, but egrets. Cranes, that's what I was trying to think of. So these are very like popular mid-century modern cranes, but any kind of brass animals, again, if I could get them for a good deal, I will pick them up because they are hot sellers. And so they sell, again, they sell in my store, my booth, and they sell online. These will probably go to my booth in Seattle because I already have a pair of these listed for $68, and that's what I'm going to put on them at my booth. This was a great score from that estate sale. It is a brass mirror. I have a very similar one in my hallway that's listed on Etsy, but it isn't silver. I mean, it isn't brass, it is silver. And that one has sat in my Etsy shop for a while, but this one is brass. You can actually take the mirror out and turn it into a frame. So this one is a double whammy because not only is it brass, but it's also a tray. That's my number 2 thing that I never leave behind. Because trays are functional, they're great for styling, and anybody and everybody can use a tray. So I pick them up for my store, I pick them up for my booth, I pick them up for my online shops. This one is absolutely stunning. It was a bundle deal, so I can't even tell you what I paid for it. And then this tray is absolutely stunning. Look at that. I picked this up at the estate sale I went to this weekend. There were so many really beautiful high-end items in that house, like a lot of Lenox, a lot of like crystal. As you can see right behind me, now I regret not getting more crystal. A lot of it was Waterford crystal. This one is Williamsburg Global Views. So it's not a really old piece, but I love this kind of cloverleaf design. And again, a tray is so versatile, which means that there's always a market for a beautiful tray. The other items that I always pick up, if I could find them for under $5, I'm all about it. And those are little compact cases. So I picked up this one and this one. Again, this was a bundle deal. And this one, I don't even remember if I opened it or not. Let's open it together. Oh, that is really interesting. So this is meant to hold like credit cards or pictures. Typically these were also used when they're shaped about this size, they were used for cigarettes, but that one has those little plastic inserts. So It is absolutely beautiful. Again, if I can get them for under $5, I will pick up compacts all day long. And I have sold them everywhere. I have sold them in my booth. I've sold them in my store and on my Etsy shop. This one has the little mirror. It still has the makeup. Still has powder in there. These are just so sweet. Again, they're so easy to photograph and actually ship because they're so small and compact. And you know, again, I pay less than $5 is kind of where my benchmark is. And then I sell them anywhere between $25 and up. The other items, whenever I see them, I will pick them up if they are a reasonable price, is nude, or they don't necessarily have to be nude, but any kind of artistic kind of statuettes. Like these are obviously nude torsos, a man and a lady on these plinths and these marble bases. Like these are really stunning, and it is really unusual to find anything like this. And so these I'm actually going to price at $580 because that's what they're comping for. These are not brass or bronze. I think maybe the originals were. These are more like plaster, but that's what they're still comping for, like $250 on up for this size of torso. But I have picked up like a lot of other type of like statuary like that, figurine statues, busts as well. For a while, the word on the street was that busts were going out of style, but I think there's always people that are looking for busts to go on like bookshelves and tables. I personally have like multiple busts and statuettes. Florentine. So this is a gorgeous tray. It is very large, very beautiful. So not all Florentine pieces do well online, mostly because there's like a glut of like, especially trays. But if you have an antique booth, or you have the patience, you can put it online. I know that no matter what, they do sell, and so I absolutely love them because again, they're amazing for styling. And a tray again is so versatile. But if you ever find like Florentine coasters, Florentine frames, those are really hot sellers online. They do really well and they move very quickly. I have a bonus item for you. So little pieces of art like these ones. Are these not absolutely charming and gorgeous? This one is, I don't know, are those cherries? Are they grapes? It's got a little ginger jar there. Absolutely adorable. This one, I think I'm actually gonna keep. It is a barge. To me, it looks like it is maybe in France. It is definitely a painting. It's old. And I paid $5 for it. And then this one was part of like a bulk buy. Absolutely gorgeous. And anytime you can pick up little pieces of art, it doesn't matter whether you sell at a booth or online. These are really hot sellers because everybody's looking for little pieces like this to add to gallery walls. I had to cut the video short. I had to run off to go staff my store today, but stay tuned because there'll be a bonus video with the latter part of that haul, maybe some extra stuff as well. And now what you've all been waiting for, So the winner of the May giveaway is Disco Prism. She looks like a cutie. Let's see. And I don't know what her name is. All right, so Disco Prism said, I live in Michigan. I started thrifting to be more environmentally friendly, but then I absolutely fell in love with it. My mom was always a garbage picker, so I have vivid memories of driving around with my mom and stopping to grab things off the side of the road. She had never thrifted before. I took her and she also fell in love with it. We go together all the time now, and it's been a wonderful bonding experience. My personal decor style is very eclectic. I love almost anything bohemian, Egyptian, mid-century, Victorian, Art Deco, 90s grunge, and many more. Carved wood, etched brass, mixed metals, rustic, tribal. Love absolutely anything with a detailed wallpaper pattern. I love animal trinkets, tapestries, embroidery, patchwork fabric, landscape paintings. I really love finding unique items with a specific purpose. One of my favorite finds is a footstool that somebody made, probably as a gag gift, with actual feet and even badly painted toenails. I love your videos. You have such a good eye, and I would be happy to make an unboxing video if I'm picked. And then she actually did go on to say that she doesn't like pastels, that she loves more jewel tones. Anyways, she is the winner of this May giveaway, and honestly, this was so much fun. I totally want to do it again sometime in the future, and honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I wish I could make you guys all a gift box, because if I could, I would certainly do that. I'm gonna go buy my lottery ticket tomorrow, and if I win, you will all be getting gift boxes, a la Oprah. So just a reminder, if you ever see anything that you absolutely love, even if I say it's going to the booth or my store, feel free to reach out to me. Make sure that you email me though. That is the best way so I don't lose your messages. And all you have to do is click down below where it says ... more, and it will open up a ton of information, including my email, how to get a hold of me directly. So thanks for joining me on this week's adventure. If you get a chance to get out and do some thrifting, I certainly hope the thrifting gods will be with you, that you find some fabulous stuff, and otherwise I will see you on the next video.